Fantastic, love him so much. Who's on the stage? Mr. Who's it, Bruno? Or Jedrick? Jedrick, I remember Jedrick. I love Jedrick.
Yeah, keep going. I like how he said he loved me before I got up on stage, before actually he knew he was coming up on stage. That's what it means to be loved unconditionally. I'm feeling that, Tyrone. Thank you. Man, I love Tyrone. He's so small. But so much energy, man. I do not have that energy. I am a big man, and I just don't want to do anything anymore. My wife's not afraid I'm going to sleep around, because if I have a chance, I'm just going to sleep. That is where I am right now. I have a little kid. She's amazing. She's 9 years old, and she's proof that I've had sex. Which, when you look like me, is, 50-50, right? But I love being a dad. There is one thing I don't like about being a dad. I love most of it. I even love everybody's like, oh, I gotta wake up in the morning and my kid was being annoying. Fuck that, I love it. I love all of it. There's one thing I don't like about being a dad though, and that I used to be cool, and being a dad turns you into a fucking nerd, right? I used to go out at night. I used to leave the house at 2 in the morning, come home at 11 a.m., being like, wow, that was a beautiful sunset. And now, did you brush your teeth? What a fucking loser, come on. Like, the kid's amazing. She's 9 years old, she speaks 3 languages, right? She gets to bully Germans in German, which has always been my dream. As someone from Poland, right? She bullies kids in Germans. Because I don't know if you know what Berlin schools are like, but like every class is like a little United Nations, right? There's 23 kids, they speak 17 languages because they come from like 37 countries, and like only half of them are in, the Middle East. Like, my daughter's school has 200 students, and it has an Icelandic language club. I have never seen 3 Icelandic people together that weren't a family, and I've been to Iceland. Like, that shit doesn't exist, man. I'm teaching my daughter, one thing that I am doing is I'm teaching my daughter how to value things, how to value things, because we're Polish, right? We're Polish, and my daughter has autism, which is a lot like being German. Like, I cross the street at red lights, and she grabs my hand, she's like, no, that's against the law. Because here's a little history lesson. This is Russia, this is Prussia, now Germany, this is Poland. We still exist. It is not by following the rules. I pulled her out of school for a day to go to another country and get a hotel with a pool. And she goes, I can't believe I'm missing a day of school. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, Dad, you can't break the law, you can't lie. I'm like, this is your national heritage. This is serious, you need to break the law. No. It's wild because you have a kid and you forget how time works, right? Like, the other day I woke up and I put an old USB cord into the socket the first time, like the right way the first time. You know the old USB cords, right? And I was like, fuck, my daughter's never gonna feel the sense of accomplishment. Because I was like, I'm a winner. I put it in the first time, right? Because usually you put it in the wrong, like once you put it in the wrong way, so you flip it around and it's still the wrong way, and you like flip it back and like, it's still the wrong way. You finally flip it the last time you get it in. It's like every virgin's worst nightmare. They're like, it's not going in. And now we have the USB-C standard, and it's like, goes in every time. Like, you fucking slut. You like it anyway. No, but I'm teaching her the value of things, because the other day she had a complete fucking meltdown because she lost this little stuffed toy from IKEA. It's called like Jungle Kong, because all the IKEA names for anything that's not white are wildly racist. It's like a little monkey, it costs €1.99, and I know it costs €1.99 because I have bought 6 of them. And I am a good dad, because every time she's lost one, I've been like, here it is. Why is the stain missing? Because, oh, he was in the wash, I was washing him. It's replayed. But she's 9 years old, so I'm like, it's done. We're done with this toy. You have to deal with it, right? And she's like crying. She's like, this is the worst day of my life. I'm like, wait till your mom dies, right? She's like, what? She goes, what? I'm not, nothing, honey. Nothing. And, you know, and I'm being a supportive parent because that's who I am. I'm a supportive dad, right? But then she goes, and then I'm sitting there, we're eating dinner, and it's summer's coming up, right? I want to travel, so I go, so how's your friend Martin doing, all right? Because Martin, good buddy, they've been friends in first, second, third grade. Now she's almost done with third grade. She's really great, she's a little German kid. Very kind, doesn't speak English, so I love when he comes over and I can't understand shit. And she goes, oh, I don't play with Martin anymore. You what? Yeah, I don't play with Martin anymore. You know, he said something to me and I'm mad at him and we don't play anymore. Like, because you don't understand. Martin's parents have an indoor pool. Okay? Martin's parents have a villa in Sicily where they invite their friends for the summer. And I started crying. This is the worst day in my life. This is worse than when my mom died. That's a horrible joke, I'm sorry. Sorry, I told you. Oh man. My daughter got diagnosed as autistic a couple weeks ago. It's fine. It's fine. I know where it comes from. It's fine. But what was wild is that my mother-in-law, my wife's mom, she's still from that generation where like kids don't have mental problems, right? Or if they do, it's like really bad. We're like, oh yeah, she's a little autistic, and she's like, well, I knew Yendrik's mom. My mom passed away 4 years ago. I knew Yendrik's mom was always a little weird. And I'm like, honey, if your mom were to hug you today, how would you react to that? My wife, right? And she goes, what do you mean? Like, if we went to Warsaw today and you saw each other and she came up and she hugged you, what would you think? Oh, she's dying. I'm like, when's the last time your mom hugged you? My wife's sitting there like, somewhere in the 90s. Who's hugged you last? My mom, who's been dead for 4 years, or your mom? She goes, your mom. And I go, huh. Yeah, but my mom was a little weird. Anyway, that's been my time. Let's get Tyrone back up here. I came to keep with Tyrone's energy. Look at me.
What's up, Yendrik, right? Well, Yendrik. Do the questions, man. We're gonna do some of these questions, man. We're gonna find out. We got to say. Go ahead.
Let me grab it.
Read it, man.
Holy shit, this is a book. Do you have a crazy ghosting story? I just want to say one thing. The one thing, everybody complains about ghosting, right? Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Everybody's, I got ghosted. It's better than what we used to have, which was making up shit to break up with people. My friend told a chick he has to break up with her because he's addicted to crack cocaine. In 1992 in Poland. The only place you had crack cocaine in Poland then was on a fucking NWA CD. All right. We dated for 2 months online. He came to Berlin to see me, asked me to be his girlfriend. Oh, that's cute. And next day told me he gonna help his friend and disappeared. I went to the police.
Is that the story?
Yeah.
Went to the police. Damn. Filed a report. Hello, this man gefickt me and in his house. Hello.
He said he loved me and he disappeared, and the cops were like, putting the notebooks away. Yeah, he's missing. He's missing.
That's wild, man. That is wild. Putting up posters and shit.
I'm so glad I don't have to date anymore. Jesus Christ.
That is wild.
The thing I don't get about dating, right? Because I've been with my wife 13 years now. Woo! Everybody complains about dating. Stop treating each other like shit. There's not like 3% of the people who are making it bad for everybody. You all suck. I'm sorry, son. This is tough dad love. What is the first thing you notice about someone?
Their smile.
Aww. You're not from Eastern Europe, are you?
You walk around Berlin just not noticing anybody. Just everyone's, how do you notice someone smile when nobody's smiling? That is wild. I mean, yeah, you get like weird looks. You would just like smile for no reason. Everyone just looks at you like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, I always say that the difference between Eastern Europe and Western Europe is in Eastern Europe, you're walking down the street, somebody smiles at you, you're gonna fight.
Really?
That is like, if a dude is coming at you and he's like, you're gonna fight.
Damn. And then how did you adjust to that when you moved out here?
Adjusted to what?
Oh yeah, because no one's smiling at you.
If somebody's smiling at me, I'm like, are you Brazilian? No? Alright, we're gonna fight.
I don't know the smiles. I hear them when they smile. They just stare. They just do like the.
Yeah. Maybe if they smile, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna fuck. Maybe that's how we're. I don't know. I'm not dating out here.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All right, let's do another one. Their smile. All right. What's the worst customer interaction you've ever had? A client kept comparing me to her 15-year-old son. Damn.
And this looks like a woman wrote it, so that's.
I hooked up with the girl once, like several times. Like we had like friends with benefits. You know what I'm saying? Well, she was my girlfriend, but for her, I was a friend with benefits. And she was like, yeah, I want you to come meet my family, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting like an upgrade, whatever. I went to her house. Her dad looked exactly like me. Exactly like me. Like, seriously, man, this guy was fucking hot. He was like so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, he was like, looked like me, but just like older and like more successful and shit. But that was like weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it was just like, yeah. And then
I've never had that happen because I've never dated a woman who had a father in her life.
oh shit! Oh, dude, I'll tell you something.
I clocked that pretty late. I was with my wife for a few years when I was like, wait, none of them had a dad.
Wow, man. Yeah, no, man. Like this one, you know, and she was black. You know what I'm saying? And she had her dad, and he was, you know, rich and successful, and
Like a Huxtable?
yeah,
But
kind
that's
of.
rapey?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. A couple of times I fell asleep, woke up mysteriously naked, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, give it up for Yendrick, everybody, for Yendrick. Yeah. So now we're gonna bring up the next act. This guy, I gotta lower it for him because he's human size. And now we go right here. Please, this dude. Yeah, you know, everything I said about Yendrick, I also say about Bruno, who's on the stage. Big Bruno, everybody, Bruno!